Director of Strategic Communications and Chairman of Office Securities and Chairman's Office Securities Commission Malaysia, and also Puan Zainariah Johari, who's the Chief Executive Officer of Mycreative Ventures Group. Today we are talking about the Batik Lestari Design Competition. The Batik Lestari initiative aims to showcase and promote Malaysian batik art and to highlight Malaysian batik as a symbol of national pride as well as artistic excellence. Now it also supports the growth of the batik industry by empowering micro, small and medium enterprises, the MSME, and ensuring that batik art, which is beautiful art, reaches a wider market, creating economic opportunities, driving business growth, and serving as international recognition of Malaysia's cultural and creative economy. Among the events held under this initiative is the Sustainable Batik Design Competition, which is open now all the way till the end of this month, the 31st of October 2024. Exciting cash prizes to be won. Visit batiklestari.com.my for more information. And that is our intro for our show today. Welcome to the studio, Datuk and Puan. How are you today?
I'm okay.
I'm good. Top of the morning to you too, KJ.
Top of the morning to you too, Puan. Right, today we're talking about something very interesting. Now, myself, I'm a very big fan of batik designs. I love it. I only wear black or white normally, but when it comes to designs and wearing traditional outfits, then batik is the way to go. Malaysian batik is the most beautiful batik in the world. Of course, our neighbors also do batik, but we're not going to talk about that lah.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's talk about Batik Lestari. Datuk Seri, what is Batik Lestari and what does the initiative aim to achieve?
Thank you, KJ, for this opportunity. Well, Batik Lestari is a name to a brand, a campaign that we're doing right now. It is an initiative to promote and showcase Malaysian batik rich history and heritage, in line with the call by the Prime Minister to elevate batik, to put batik on the highest stage in the global arena. Basically, we timed this in line with this, in conjunction with the Malaysian Championship of ASEAN in 2025, where this is the year where we want to showcase batik to ASEAN and the rest of the world. When we see our leaders and our ministers wear Malaysian batik, Malaysian design batik, that will be one of our KPIs, so to speak. And also, I think that second or third objective is to empower our local artisans, batik artisans and small-scale industries, enterprises, by providing them with greater platform. Is also to promote sustainability in batik practices, sustainability practices in the batik. For example, using natural dye, which are environmentally friendly.
And that is the traditional way after all, isn't it?
Yeah. It's something new in Malaysia. I mean, because I think currently not many people do sustainable batik.
Yes, but I mean the word sustainable itself, I think that's something that we need to embody because it is quite a process, and being able to bring into batik, I think will definitely keep batik at the forefront. And of course, the Securities Commission is involved this time around. What role does the Securities Commission Malaysia play in Batik Lestari?
Well, to the layman, Securities Commission is quite alien to batik because we are regulating the capital market industry.
That is quite true. Yes, that is a question I
had
too. So
something unique and rare. But we are looking from the economic aspect of batik. For next year, there will be like 300 series of meetings, but ASEAN-related meetings as alone, where this is best opportunity for us to showcase and promote our batik. When you see officials, ministers and leaders do wear one. Basically, Securities Commission is an agency under Ministry of Finance. Under Ministry of Finance, there will be a host of agencies like Bank Negara, Bursa Malaysia, Ministry of Finance and so on. So we have been mandated by Prime Minister to look after the economic and finance track of ASEAN. ASEAN, they have so many tracks, but for this particular track, AC is in charge in designing, supplying and promoting batik. And also, we also, because under Securities Commission, we oversee listed companies. There are about 1,000 listed companies in Malaysia. If these companies were to support batik, then you can see the demand coming in. Then there will be more supplies needed. So we are creating an ecosystem, the supply and demand for batik next year.
Building the market for the demand
Correct,
itself.
yeah.
So like right now we do have the fact that every Thursdays government
Correct,
servants
yeah.
do need to wear batik to work. I think if it's extended to all Malaysia, I think that would be an
Yeah.
interesting program.
There will
yeah.
be like LCs, the likes of Khazanah, PNB, Tabung Haji, LTAT. If they require all the companies under them to support this initiative, will be great.
Absolutely, and that is a very tough call for you as well. A busy day for you, with the budget and all of
it
that.
will be
and
a
all of
busy
this.
day for us today. Yes.
Yes, and also with making sure that the push for batik, especially being on the political stage, the biggest political stage in our region, which is the ASEAN Chairmanship,
correct.
and pushing it via their leaders would be a great way of putting batik out at the forefront. I mean, people see them, people hear about them, but being able to see it modeled on the stage, that is quite interesting. Now, Puan, what is Mycreative Ventures' role in the Batik Lestari initiative?
Right, thank you, KG. First and foremost, Mycreative Venture is a GLIC, government-linked investment company under the Ministry of Finance, but we are placed under the purview of Kementerian Komunikasi. So interesting combination there. So just quickly, we've been around for 12 years. A lot of bosses, that is true. And primarily, we provide funding, financial model, financial borrowings, loan, and single financing for the creative industries. Yeah, so that's our primary principal activity. But we also manage grants under Kementerian Komunikasi, mainly music, performing arts. So we have all of that exciting initiative to support the creative economy, the orange economy, as coined by UN. So in regards to Batik Lestari competition, Mycreative Venture is responsible for promoting the initiatives and also making it, hyping it. And as you know, through our agenda, we have linkages and network with a lot of batik practitioners. So we kind of send the word out and to make it more meriah, kata orang, right? To
Meriah, Malaysian word meriah.
Malaysia batik meriah, and to make it more awareness and about the competition. So mainly that, and we help also with the running of the competition in itself.
All right, so very, very hands-on approach to all of this. And how does the Batik Lestari initiative, because earlier we spoke about sustainability, how does it support the sustainability of Malaysian batik?
You know, we couldn't be more, I suppose, fortunate and stoked really partnering Securities Commission. Earlier on, Datuk Seri mentioned what is it, it's alien to Security Commission. But for me, if I have a tagline, it would be capital market supporting creative economy. That's like, really awesome. That's exactly what the creative practitioners need. So in terms of sustainability, so the national standard of manufacturing processes is being looked into by SC to align with the SDG and global practices. So these are the values that we are bringing into our batik practitioner: zero waste, natural dye, kind to the environment. So becoming a more responsible producers and also disseminating the message about becoming responsible consumers as well to Malaysia. So that's one of the theme that we're pushing towards our batik practitioner. And also, KG, if you want to compete or be in the playground of the international market fashion, those are the questions that they seek for these days. Are you sustainable? How do you produce your garment? So these are the things that Mycreative is pushing as well, with the very, very great support from our big brother at Security Commission,
The giants themselves
with the companies that we we welcome the support towards the arts. Yeah.
And I like the fact that you mentioned the world fashion market, because it has since evolved, and right now the sustainability part of it, because their leaders are much younger. They are looking at making sure that the earth stays young as much as they can. So I think this is a very great push. But what we're going to do right now, Puan, as well as Datuk, we're going to take a short break. We're going to listen to a song that you requested for. This is from Earth, Wind and Fire. This is September. Once we come back, there's more to talk about the Batik Lestari design competition right here on Trax. Don't go anywhere. If you do have questions. Securities Commission Malaysia, as well as Puan Zainariah Johari, the Chief Executive Officer of Mycreative Ventures Group. Welcome back to the both of you. And Datuk, how can corporates get involved with Batik Lestari? Because this is a big competition. This is something that should be in the forefront, and of course our corporate companies will be a boon, especially they're all under you as well. So how can they get involved?
Good question. We hope to get corporates involved in this project. They can. We aim to engage them, the hundreds of corporate companies in Malaysia, by supporting the growth and sustainability of the batik industry. We need to raise the awareness about the need to support the local batik industry, because we don't want them to look outside of Malaysia when it comes to batik. They can also help us by empowering local artisans and batik makers all over Malaysia by fostering their by using their CSR initiatives. Every company, I believe, have their corporate responsibility activities. This will be one way to do this. Next, we also want companies, encourage companies to incorporate batik in their corporate identity, the corporate branding, through their uniforms or corporate shirts or merchandising or events, by integrating elements of batik. So even in the annual report cover, there's nothing to stop them from promoting batik. So this is the designs, yeah. Because and then with the souvenirs, the merchandising that they're going to do, give out the corporate gifts, even what call it, souvenirs, little souvenirs. Yeah, that. I mean, in other countries, if you go north or south of the border, they are very big in terms of their local handicrafts. Why can't we do this in Malaysia as well?
Rather than we push out the same book each time
correct.
that we don't even use to write on, it's better to send something like a proper batik keychain or a proper batik lanyard. I actually have a few of those. I bought some in Sarawak the other day. That was quite nice as well. Right, so Puan, format of competition, how does it work? How does this competition work? Let us know.
Right, okay. So each participant, you can only submit one entry.
Only one?
Only one entry. But before that, we end of date is we extended. It's now 31st October, yeah? So each competition, each participant, you can choose either digital art format, whereby you have to send 4 sets of clothing. One complete set of men's formal. This is digital saja, so you just design and send it over. And then one complete set of men's casual, short sleeve. One complete set of women's baju kurung. And one complete set of women's open jacket. So you can use your, it's up to your interpretation. It can be, because it's open.
Casual look.
Yeah, it can be just a shrug. It can be smart casual
or a power suit.
Exactly. So, and then send it to batiklestari.my. And so that's a digital component. So we also have a physical submission where you're required to send a 2 meter long, 45 inches in width of your motif on an actual fabric. Yeah. So, and for those who sending that via post, for example, so earlier on I mentioned closing date is 31st October. We extend another 48 hours in order for that to arrive to us. And then the great thing is there is a possibility that the winning motif will be exhibited and featured during our hosting of ASEAN 2025. So
nice. Yeah.
So it's quite a good exposure.
2 meters by 45 inches. That sounds just about enough to make a shirt and a shawl. Yes. Looks like that's how you guys are going to be doing it.
Correct.
But that's so interesting because I love the fact because from my understanding of batik, we've actually spoke about batik a few weeks back. I actually did some research. Every state in Malaysia has a different motif, has a different design that they can actually use. And it's very, very particular to the state, including in terms of how they apply the batik system itself. So that's so interesting.
That is correct. Like we're in the state of Selangor, right? So sometimes they ask pop quiz, I go like, oh my God, what's the answer? Like, what is the bunga kebangsaan for Selangor? So somebody will say Bunga Tanjung, but the full answer is Bunga Tanjung Kelupak Tujuh. So there's 7 petals of the Tanjung, right? And it could be turned into, that could inspire to make your design. So if it's in Johor, you're in the state of Johor, it's Gambir, dan Lada Hitam. So you feel free to look at what is their offerings for your local focal point. You could do that, yeah. So yeah.
So your creativity is endless. I mean, you don't only have to focus within your state. You can look anywhere to be able to create your motive.
Correct. That is correct.
All right. And also a point. What initiatives or events will be presented under the Batik Lestari program? Now, we know there's the competition. What others?
Right. So prior to the announcement night in itself, right, which is in first week of December, we will be having 2 days of workshop, exhibition, inviting batik practitioners, like real batik, not to exhibit, and vendors to look at, for people to come in and look at what they can choose from and who's doing what. So there will be demonstration and 2 workshops. We are looking at also natural dye demonstration. So it's really to kind of educate, increase awareness, and attract more Malaysians to tak kenal maka tak cinta, yeah. So you need to kenal, you know, and we have abundance of talents and heritage and assets. So we are going to push that agenda for. So it's not just the competition. So we'll announce further the location for the exhibition, but not too long from now. Yeah.
Not too long from now. So Mycreative Ventures will be coming out with more statements soon.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. As for Datuk Seri, what can the winners hope to win? Because I think this is your forte. So what are we looking at?
Well, we have lined up very attractive prizes, cash prizes, totaling, I think, altogether about 80,000 ringgit worth in cash. First prize, the winner for the first prize will get 30,000 ringgit cash. Second prize is 15,000, 15, and third prize is 10,000, along with a trophy each. There will be 5 consolidation prize winners, which each will receive 2,000 ringgit, RM 2,000. On top of that, in addition, 2 winners will receive a special mention prize for sustainable batik, amounting to 5,000 ringgit each. So these prizes are quite competitive. I mean, comparable with some other competition of the same nature as well.
Understood. So that's
and the judges we have lined up also very prominent personalities, people in the industry who
really work for Batik. All right, understood. But of course, we're going to be keeping it under wraps because these are some very big names that they've mentioned earlier. But you know what? Of course, now we are towards the end of the interview. We're actually at the end of the interview. Puan, what is required to participate in the Batik Lestari design competition?
What is required, as mentioned earlier on, the category, yeah. So what is required is just your heart and soul and your wanting to do it towards, bringing the best of Malaysia. And also you please go to our batiklestari.my for more details, yeah. So of the Batik Lestari design competitions, it's all there. We want Malaysians to get excited over this. We want you to be able to look at the design and go, hey, when you see a prancing horse, you will know what car make it is. So
yes.
Yeah. So when you see, we want that. We want to create that, and I don't think we're far from that. And we need the support of Malaysians, the 4-piece private, public, people's partnership. That's what we are moving towards. Yeah.
Understood. So there's no age limit, there's no race limit, there's nothing. There is no limit. Just as long as you follow the format, you're done.
Correct.
Yeah. As long as you are Malaysians.
As long as okay lah, that's the only requirement. Okay, bawa IC
Bawa IC. Can I recite one pantun for this to close? Yeah. Lorek bukan sebarang lorek. Lorek bunga indah lestari. Batik bukan sebarang batik. Batik Malaysia menjana economy.
All right. With that, it's about time that we end our interview for today. Thank you so much, Puan. Thank you so much, Datuk Seri. And of course, today for all our listeners, our guests were Datuk Seri Abdul Jalil Hamid, the Director of Strategic Communications and Chairman's Office, Securities Commission Malaysia, as well as Puan Zainariah Johari, the Chief Executive Officer of Mycreative Ventures Group, MYCV. We spoke about the Batik Lestari Design Competition. The Batik Lestari Design Competition is brought to you by the Securities Commission Malaysia in collaboration with Mycreative Ventures Group. It's now open, and visit batiklestari.my for more information. Exciting cash prizes to be won. Registration is now open until 31st October 2024. Their websites will be www.sc.com.my/batiklestari, or you can find them on www.instagram.com Secco Malaysia, SECCO Malaysia, or www.instagram.com Mycreative Ventures. And with